Hey, we're supposed to teach you guys by video today. This is weird. I don't fiddled around with it to make sure that I didn't look like a gargoyle. Um, just kind of thinking along the lines of Aristotle's advice on using the three appeals: appeal to ethos, which is building credibility, or appeal to authority, outside authority, name dropping. Um, Pathos, which is emotion, and logos, which is logic or reason. Thinking about how to establish credibility. You have to make people believe in you before they'll believe what you say. So the thing is, if you start throwing out degrees or saying, you know, oh yeah, well I've got, you know, Farrell Nicholson, MAT. No one probably cares about that except for other people who have master's degrees, and I doubt they would be I doubt they would care. Anyway, but if you start kind of bragging or using that, you can let them know that maybe if you want to, but you have to do it in a sneaky way, because no one. Okay, so you're tasked with the job of establishing your credibility. You've been to school, you've been to college, you graduated with degrees. It is important and it is impressive. Still, degrees now seem like they're kind of, everybody has to have them with lots of jobs, and so they're not as outstanding in the sense of standing out from others. They're kind of like they're getting like a diploma now or certificate. Anyway, not disparaging them at all. It's awesome, and especially if you are the first one in your family. I hear a lot of times that they say they're the first ones in their families to go to college. They're the first ones. If you're the first one in your family to graduate with a degree, that's amazing. It is outstanding. That's the reason why Ozarka College is here, why you're here, for things such as that. But we're still sticking on how to establish credibility. You can use your degree, but sort of like a writer would tell backstory, tell the setting without actually just stating it, kind of showing it. Not at the first, but like if you were writing an essay or giving a speech or just talking conversation, and you want to establish credibility, and you think you need to say something about you, like where you've gone to college or school, what classes you had, maybe. Maybe not at the first, probably not ever at the first, but somewhere along the line, describe something that you learned at a certain professor's class, or somehow like just kind of throw it in there a little bit, sneaky like. So that's just one way. Degree dropping or college dropping or whatever, credentials, skill dropping. You can drop that in there. sneaky like, deftly. But there's many other ways to do that besides almost bragging. A lot of times, to establish credibility or ethos, you let the person know that you're listening to them, or that you've considered their perspective. You know your audience in ways similar to degree dropping, or saying that you have been trained, or you have some type of credentials in something similar to that, where you just sort of weave it in to the narrative or your speech or your writing. You sort of let the person know that you've listened to them, or you've studied into their life, their world, and that will build credibility with you. There's lots of times I'll read books. I've started reading books again this last year, 2020, because of the craziness of it. And I'll be reading an author, and I'm kind of bored with it, but I'll just, pressing onward, get finished with the book, because that's my goal, is to finish the book. And the author will throw something in, and I'll just like, I'll stop, and I'll be really impressed, and the credibility of that author will go up exponentially with me as a reader, because they've let me know that they've been where I am, or they've taken the time to learn about something where I'm at, or they've listened to me, if it's something like a response to me, or they've listened to people like me. And so that's a way to build credibility or ethos. People, you've heard the adage, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's a credibility thing, ethos thing. Okay, I don't want my video to be too long. That's my goal. We're told to teach by video, our own faces for some reason. Well, I think you'd rather watch somebody that knows what they're talking about on a other YouTube video. But you got me, because our boss, says they want us on there. So you had me in class. The video's going on to 8 minutes, and I don't want to run you any longer than that. I don't know if I need to do an assignment for today. I think this was probably, listen to me go on and on about ethos is probably enough assignment. You've got other things you probably can be doing, and you can catch up on your assignments in the past for this class. So have a good day. Stay safe and stay warm. By the way, I thought my toes were gonna freeze off the other night. We don't have heat in our upstairs, and I really thought I had frostbite on my feet. So I'm grateful to have my feet still working in good working order. And so stay warm, stay safe, and see you later.